Alrighty. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft Mondays. We're in the latter half of today's stream, hanging out here in All the Mods 10 land, and if you caught our stream last week, we actually found an Evilcraft book. I come in here, where is it? There it is. Origins in Darkness, Evilcraft. And I was saying to chat last week that my plans for this week were to delve into this book a little bit further and really kind of get into the mods. We have done a lot of exploring, we have seen a lot of interesting things, and we've come across a lot of interesting mobs and a lot of interesting crops and all of those sorts of things. But I think it's time to really get into the meat and potatoes of these mods. And I just randomly found this book in Mineshaft, and I figured, why not start there? I have to start somewhere, right? I have to start with one of these mods, so why not start with Evilcraft? The game literally threw the book at me. I am a witch after all, so I might as well embrace my witchy intentions and become extra evil. Whatever Evilcraft can teach me. And then we'll go from there. I'm interested in looking into some building mods too, because I know there's a lot of building mods in this. Like this little starter camp here that you see in front of us. I didn't build this. I had a starter kit thing, and I just set it up, and this just blammo, spawned in front of me. It came with free tools, it came with free wood, and it even came with a free bed. Not that one. That one's ours. I figured if we're going to be evil, we might as well have the evil colored bed. But it came with this white one, which was interesting. It came with everything we could want. So, yeah. Today, we're just going to be chilling, hanging, chatting with chat, and reading through Origins of Darkness and seeing what we need to start progressing through this particular part of All the Mods 10, which is Evilcraft. Alright. Have a seat here next to our fire. Right, so we have the Origins of Darkness. I think we read the preface already. Yeah, we read that last stream, so there is that. And we read this, that the book is set up into two phases. The first age and the second age. And the second age is whoever wrote this book, it's their life work. So the first age is everything they found here that they could do here that already existed pre them. And then the second age is everything they've done to progress the quote-unquote evil craft, or their dark magic, which I think is interesting. Alright, so we're in the first age, and we're going to start with A Strange New World. An introduction. I have discovered several strange new things lately. They all give off some eerie vibe. The longer I am around those things, the more I feel accustomed to it. Not all of these things might be very useful right away, but I might have some ideas to use them for something else. Okay. We have dark ore. This world is filled with all sorts of resources. This I have known for a long time, but today I have made a new discovery. There is an ore in this world with a somewhat dark shine to it. It makes me think of precious gems, but I sense a very obscure presence within them. I seem to find them mostly around the same places as redstone ore, but sometimes also much higher. Hitting them with an iron pickaxe seems to be the minimal requirement to get these gems. There also seems to appear some kind of rather strange dust, but only when I mine them while experiencing Fortune. I'm sure I will find a use for the dust soon enough. It appears that higher fortune levels increase the chance of getting these dusts. Right, so we need dark gems. And it's going to be around the same level as redstone ore. And there seems to be a kind of strange dust, but only when I mine them while experiencing fortune. So we're only going to get dark dust if we mine dark gems with a fortune pickaxe. It's an interesting way for them to explain that to you, but I appreciate it. We need to go redstone layer or level to look for things. Okay, so you can craft gems into a dark block, but you can also decraft them. Okay, and it looks like you can use them for bricks and stairs. Alright, we have darkened apples. As you're reading this book, you might have already come across this item. Combining an apple and a dark gem results in a special apple that, when eaten, inflicts large amounts of damage for a certain time. If the entity dies because of this effect, it will leave behind some kind of anomaly. I have yet to discover any uses for this phenomenon. It'll be interesting to look into. Wouldn't eat this, maybe feed it to some animal. Okay. An evil dungeon. While caving, I occasionally encounter these grim rooms with blood spread all over the floor. These blood traces are probably caused by the battles of previous explorers with the countless mobs inhabiting these dungeons. There seem to be certain structures in the world that were built by some kind of ancient civilization that was able to infuse certain environmental powers into items. These processes, however, seem to degrade the natural balance of the environment the more the process is used. This is possibly the main reason why that civilization isn't around anymore. Using dark gems, I was able to enhance existing glass bottles to be able to contain environmental weather. Throwing a weather container inside the core of such a temple will absorb the current weather into the bottle. I also discovered that the certain items can be empowered using the special properties of thunderstorms. These items can also be empowered when they are directly struck by lightning, but it seems very unlikely to predict where lightning is going to strike. Or is it? ... These temples seem to emit some kind of energy. Maybe I can find some way to detect these and discover new temples in the world. So, dark gems in existing glass bottles to contain environmental weather. Throwing such a weather container inside the core of such a temple will absorb the current weather into the bottle. Okay, so we go to one of these temples with one of these weather containers and say it's storming out. It will contain that storm in the weather container, which is kind of interesting. It'd also be like, if you wanted like sun, you could contain sun in the sun container, or in a weather container rather. Okay, so we've got a picture. Okay, I have seen one of these towers before. I have. Back where we came from. Where we started. Not right there, but in that general vicinity. I remember seeing one of these on the edge of a swamp. Near a village, kinda. It was one of these weird towers, and I went up to the top of it, and there was nothing up there. Well, I mean, there was a thing up there, but there was nothing else, and I couldn't understand what it was. Ooh, interesting. So it's like a weather manipulation mod. But I'm wondering if it does more than that eventually. That's the curious thing. Alright, let's take a little drink. Weather container benefits. Weather that is contained in these bottles can be reactivated when the bottles are thrown against something. But instead of breaking them, it might be more interesting to use them to craft several other neat items. Interesting. Biome extract. Our world is made up of biomes. Many different variations exist. Unfortunately, we cannot choose the location of these biomes, or at least not always. One of the abilities of the environmental accumulator is that it can accept special biome extract bottles, which it can fill with the biome the machine is currently placed in. These bottles can be thrown anywhere on the ground to transform that area to the given biome. One major disadvantage of the environmental accumulator is that it will degrade its biome over time, so the bottles coming out of it will become pretty useless. If only there was an alternative way to craft these biome extracts without bad effects. Okay. Poisonous libel, maybe, or libel. It seems that there are some new creatures in this world. This creature appears to be a pretty large type of dragonfly. During the day, it is a rather peaceful creature, but do not be fooled, for if you would venture too close in proximity of this insect, it will try to poison you as though it being some kind of self-defense. At night, however, this beastly becomes subdued by an ancient evil and kills everything in its path. I deem myself lucky they have no other weapons besides actively looking up at the night. Bleh, actively looking me up at night to come and poison me. I managed to kill quite a few of these annoying things and carved some interesting poison sacs from their bodies. I have thrown them in a bucket of water, and the water really absorbs the poison well. When I throw in 4 of these, I have long done the same with poisonous potatoes as well. It can be useful in a pinch for defending my evil lair, house. I named this creature after the Dutch word for its kind because I do not want to let it be confused with ordinary dragonflies for obvious reasons. Interesting. So poison sacks are for poison potatoes, and a bucket gets me poison bucket. Wow. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in this. So we've got werewolf and netherfish left to look and read up. But for starters, we're gonna have to go mining down around Redstone Layer to find some dark gems. And get that all figured out. Woo! It's a lot of reading. Whilst I was exploring this world, I have taken rest in many villages. One of the towns I rested in had a strange-looking fellow in it. I started talking to him, and it soon struck me he was not as interested in emeralds as the other people in this town. In fact, he started asking more and more questions about the dark ore I had discovered. We talked away hours and hours. He was so keen about getting his hands on them and other objects I have discovered that we ended up trading things for most of the rest of the day. When night had fallen, he took me to his house in the village and he said I was most welcome to spend the night in his spare bedroom. I said I already rented a room in the local inn, but thanked him for his kindness anyways. As I crawled into bed in the end, I took a last glance at the moon, as I usually do before going to sleep, and I saw it with a nice full moon. As I closed my eyes, all of a sudden, I heard a loud, distressed shout, and after that, a wolf-like growl. The whole village was looking through their windows, and we saw a tall wolf walking on its hind legs. However, everyone cowering in fear, but I, without fear nor doubt, took up my trusty dagger and gave it a pretty good beating. It was a very strong creature with fur. His fur will make a nice memento to his great fight. When I woke up the next morning to conclude my training session of the day before, my strange trading friend had taken a leave. There were claw marks all over his house, and there was blood on the floor. I still wonder if the strange wolf ate him, or if perhaps he was a werewolf, as the villagers gossip on. It looks like I can convert his drops to regular items when placing them inside of a crafting table. Well, that's interesting. And then netherfish. Once upon a time, while I was visiting Hell, I discovered a new block of netherrack that was a bit harder to break than normally. But after breaking the block, I noticed a little creature popping out and it started to attack me. It lit me on fire and I took some mild damage. Luckily, I was able to kill it without much trouble. Right, and then we've got relics, humanoid flesh, and enchantments. You might never have noticed before, but when players die, they seem to drop a part of their flesh. Eating it seems to be dangerous. Maybe eating it at nighttime might be more safe. I wouldn't recommend eating your own flesh though. That's just nasty. Try eating one of your friends instead. And then we've got enchantments. Curse of Breaking. This enchantment exists in 3 stages. It looks like it does exactly the opposite of Unbreaking enchantment. This doesn't seem very useful, does it? Maybe I should find a way to get rid of this. Life Stealing. 3 stages of this enchantment on offensive weapons allows you to steal parts of the life you take from others. Interesting. Poison Tip. When applying some poison to your weapons, you have a chance of poisoning your victims. This enchantment exists in 3 stages. It looks like you can make a basic version of this enchantment by adding a poisonous material to a regular book. Okay. Unusing. I was getting tired of my favorite tools breaking every time I wasn't paying attention to them. This is why I devised a new enchantment that makes tools unusable when they are about to break, giving myself enough time to repair it to its former glory. That's kind of nice. Unusing? It's a kind of interesting enchantment, I guess. Curse of Vengeance. Tools with this enchantment will spawn vengeance spirits when used. Oh wow, we've got all sorts of stuff. Okay, yeah, we've got all sorts of goodies. Wrong button. Yeah. Alright, so for starters, because we read a decent amount of that, my voice is starting to hurt me now. So we're gonna throw that in there. And what we'll do, get through the ding-a-da-dang door. We will go down into the mine shaft and see if we can find redstone layer. And then see if we can start finding some of these gems. Because it said at minimum we needed an iron pickaxe, and we've got a diamond pickaxe on us too, but we've got 3 iron ones. So we should be able to do a decent amount of digging around trying to find where redstone is. Alright. Come down here to the end of the mine shaft. It opens up into a big ass cave. Alright. I was like, why am I not going down the water? It's because I'm wearing special boots. It's so weird playing modded when you're not used to playing modded, and then you do stuff like this, like float on water, and you're like, why am I not going down the water? Because you're wearing special boots. Deep slate uranium ore. Keep forgetting this is Java. I got an offhand. Deep slate uranite ore, okay. Platinum ore. Prosperity ore, okay. That is a monster spawner with hold control to see stats. Oh wow, cool. Holding Spidey's currently. Port ore. Port. Nope. Anomaly ore, apparently. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna handle the zombie and then I'll look at it again. Anomaly, or I have no idea. I speak into English real well, guys. I promise. Okay, I think I found one of those temples. Hey, everybody. Deep underground, apparently. Stink ore. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what this is. I think so. We just gotta get up there and check. I keep seeing this zinc ore and this prosperity ore and thinking it is fucking diamonds. And it's a cruel, cruel joke. All the mods 10 is playing, making it look so much like diamond ore. Wait, is this redstone? Something just broke. Oh god. I'm about to be out of armor. This is not a good situation to be in. I just need to see if this is redstone. Nope, it is not redstone. My kingdom for some redstone. Or at least just an indication that I'm at a level where I could find redstone. That's all I need, really. Mostly because I'm interested what half this shit does. And I'm down here anyways. So I might as well grab a little bit of it. I think I already got some of that osmium stuff. Yep. Okay. Prosperity ore. Why not? Aluminium. They're not lying. This mod really is all the ores. Arcane crystal ore. Okay. Silver ore. Great googly moogly. I'm gonna fill up my entire inventory with 80,000 different types of ore. Down we go. Is that a diamond? That is, in fact, an actual diamond. Mark it down, everybody. Mark it down. An actual diamond. Huzzah. We found an actual diamond, finally. I've been finding everything but diamond. I am gonna have to come back with some blocks. Because I'm pretty sure there is a way to get up there. And I'm pretty sure this is one of those dark tower things. Or dark temple things. Do I have zinc? I think I have zinc already. Yes, I already have raw zinc. But we will grab a little bit more, because why the hell not? have no idea what any of this shit does, but we're gonna figure it all out. Prosperity ore, I already got some of you. What are you? Silver, I already got some of you. Platinum. Mind if I yes? More arcane crystal, sure. Bort. Whoop. Nope. Nay, nay, sir. Nay, nay. Oh, god damn it. Apparently, yes, you are gonna stab me. Alright. Alright. You better behave, Mr. Skeleman. I just want to get my stuff back. Alright, good deal. More port. Port. Oh, nickel. I don't have any of this yet. Port. Alright, what do we got over here? 10? Sure, why not? Filled up almost my entire inventory. 5 zinc. Zinc. Yep, zinc. We got uranium, folks. Means we can go nuclear in Minecraft. And set up our own little Dr. Strangelove. Oh. Up we go. I told y'all I was going to fill my entire inventory with ores, and that's exactly what happened. Now we gotta go topside and see what some of this stuff does. And also, see if I can figure out where redstone level is. Because I could just look up on the wiki where it is in vanilla Minecraft, but I also don't know for certain if it's gonna match 1-for-1 with all the mods 10. So then part of me wonders if I need to go and check all the mods 10. Things that make you go, Oh god. Throwing more stuff at me. Okay. Press control to show usage. Can be used in an accumulator to rapidly collect it. To be used as a solvent. Okay. And then we've got a fuel. Okay. Aluminum ingots. What are you used for? Alright, tin can be smelted. At this point, I'm just trying to see what all can be smelted and what can't be smelted. Sulfur is a central element used in the spagyrics process. Yep. I'm going to be surprised if they let me smelt raw uranium, because I don't think that's how it works in real life. And I realize Minecraft isn't real life. But even the mods try to keep things kind of in line with real life, if it's a real life thing. prosperity shard. Oh, it'd help if I spelled prosperity right, huh? Oh, so you can smelt it down into an ingot. Prosperity. How do I make you? The species of bees can't be bred amongst themselves. Okay. How do I make? Can be used many times. Okay. Seems to. Okay. Platinum ingot. What are you used for? Doesn't say. Okay. Ah. Well, it looks like I might be able to make armor out of this stuff. Got a pretty high durability. Way higher than tin. And way higher than aluminum, which tracks for real life. Armor durability's through the roof. Okay. Shut the hell up. It's letting me cook raw uranium. I don't even know if that's a thing it'll let you do in real life. Truth be told, maybe you can. Maybe you can and I just had no idea. Well, the nice thing is we're getting plenty of experience from all this. I wonder if there's a way I can get public. What the hell do they call it in real life? When you take two metals and you mix them together, alloy. It's called an alloy. Quest completed. Oh, reactors, huh? Insane. Well, I didn't think the crystal would go. And it didn't. Didn't go in. Learning all sorts of new stuff. Alright, so none of these four work like that, and I kind of figured they wouldn't. Oh, wow. Alright, so that's a whole nother book for us to look through. Teaching us how to power things. a nice chill stream, figuring things out. We're trying to. Gotta find where... gotta find what level redstone comes in at. It looks like redstone should still spawn in at the same place if what I'm looking at on the wiki for all the mods 10 is correct. We should be looking at about the same area for redstone generation as vanilla, which isn't bad. Which would be... So basically anywhere. That's fun. Okay. So basically anywhere from Y0 to -64, which is a huge, huge range. That's a huge range. But that's what I got. Steaks. Throw those in there. You know what? There should be some water down here. Let's grab a water for our bucket. Eventually, we're gonna climb up to whatever that nonsense is up there, too. And that nonsense over there. Very interested in all the nonsense happening in the sky around us. Yeah, I forgot I walk on water like I'm Jesus. Right. Ba-da-bum. Alright, second try. This time, let's try and not fill our entire inventory with random ores and try and find some dark gems. I know I just said I wasn't going to fill my inventory with random ore, but I don't have this one yet, guys, so we're going to grab some of it. Because I have all of the other stuff around this area, except for this. I don't have any lead. Goodbye. Ain't nobody got time for that. There's a bunch of shrieky boys down there. We're just gonna avoid that. Another spawner. It's got cave spooters in it. Alright, you know what? I should have brought in some blocks with me so we could climb up. But that's alright. Kind of do one of these doohickeys right here. Just kind of mine up some blocks real quick. Interesting. Alright, I think that might be enough. We're about to find out. Yep, I'm pretty sure one of them things, one of them towers, the book was telling us about. Nope, it's a spawner. And a jukebox. And a loot chest. With another Evilcraft book in it. That we don't need, because we already have one. Box of Eternal Closure. Rope, wooden gear, brass ingot. Okay, can I get down safely? Up we go. Dum, da, da, dum. It'll be nice once I get that new cushion for my chair. I will be able to actually sit, hopefully, and utilize my setup to the full extent of its capabilities without my body crapping out on me. That'll be super nice. I will BRB, folks. I gotta get up and walk around. I'm sorry. Alrighty, and I'm back. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Oops. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh well. Okay, it's called a rack. Oh, there it is. Okay. Stick. Cobble. Oh, I already have a build tool, okay. We're off to the races. There we go. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Almost. go. Now we got all sorts of more room. All sorts of stuff. We can move all these weird gems and ores and stuff. This way things don't get cluttered too badly. Right, there we are. Move some of this stuff around. Perfect. I'm curious how you make shingles. Okay, well, how does one make an architect's cutter? A stone slab, any type of wood it looks like, and an iron ingot. Cool. Shingles. Look at that. That's simple. Incredible. The oak planks, brick stairs. Crazy. Very cool. Specific trapdoors and pillars. Cool. Alright, we really need to find redstone level. can get that figured out. But sorry I keep having to cut streams early sometimes, but it's really difficult for me to sit in my computer chair currently. I'm sorry for being a broken record. I have an autoimmune disorder. I have psoriatic arthritis and psoriasis, and it is hell on my joints. And with the state of my current computer chair, it gets very painful sometimes sitting in it for long periods, and I have to get up and move around a lot. Uh, Hopefully that'll be remedied here in the next few days or in the next week or so. So I appreciate everyone's support and patience with me while I try and get more consistent with streaming noon to 5 Monday through Friday. But I really hope you like this, kind of delving into Evilcraft a little bit and trying to unsuccessfully find like redstone level and trying to find some dark gems. But we will be back for modded Minecraft Mondays and all the mods 10 on Monday. So I hope to see you all there. Stay hydrated, stay medicated, stay elevated, and stay educated. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful tomorrow, everybody, and I will see you in the next live stream. I really do genuinely appreciate all the support from the bottom of my heart, guys. Later.